And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
What a great day it is, and so honored to be with you. I want you to think about your last conversation, the last conversation you had. How'd it go? Did it roll out good, or did it not go as well as you wanted it to go? This is the question. You look at every conversation, you ask yourself, are we getting the results? When it comes down to communication and non-effective communication here, we're really looking at, are we getting results with our conversations? And so many people are coming up to you right now saying they're frustrated. They're frustrated in the conversations they're having with people because it seems like people just want to argue, they want to fight, and they're hitting heads. Well, there's a way to get around it. And I'm so glad you're with us here today because there is an opportunity for us to find some agreement with people. I know it seems like we can't do that, especially if you watch the media right now with people going at each other's throats. And there is. This has happened before in the history of human beings, and it will probably continue to happen again, much to our chagrin. But that being said, if there was a way we could do it, would you want to do it? Would you want to have better conversations? Would you like a healthier lifestyle? Sure you would. You want happiness in your life. So let's think about this for a moment. Think about any conversation you've had recently and think about how it rolled out. When did it turn and go in the wrong direction? Think about that moment for a second. When it went that wrong direction, it was probably because somebody said something that the other person found rude, offensive, or in their face, or whatever it was, and so the conversation went south, as they say. For your situation, your goal in any conversation is to seek points of agreement. What is it that we could agree with another person on? So the next time you're going to have a conversation, whether it be with your significant other or a coworker or a customer or a vendor, ask yourself going into that conversation, what is it that we could agree on? What is it that we both want this to roll out as to some level of understanding? Now, the key is that you're not going to agree on everything. We get that. You're a different person. You have unique things about you. So does the person that you're talking to. They've had different experiences. They've been involved with different things. So they may see the world through a different lens than you and I. That's okay. The question is, what part of the lens aligns with what we see? What percentage could we agree with? For instance, hot topics. There's a lot of hot topics out there. You turn on the news, you look in the media. A big one has been all of these pipelines, whether it be the Colonial Pipeline, the Keystone XL Pipeline, Line 5 in the state of Michigan. All of these pipelines are around the country that transport oil, right? Or gasoline or fuel. You pick what they transport. But the question is what is the concern? What is the challenge? What is it that people want? And where could there be points of agreement on all sides of the argument? Bottom line is that people want a safer lifestyle. They want a healthier lifestyle. They want to know that they feel secure in their lifestyle. And they want all of these things to come together. So when we break down all these issues with the pipelines, oftentimes people get in arguments about these things because they want to pick one specific thing that they want to argue about. And they're not choosing to look at the points of agreement. Imagine if they said, okay, well, we want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to be healthy. We want everybody to be able to afford the things that they need to keep their family safe and protected. Now, imagine if they went into those conversations like that. Do you think all sides could find points of agreement and maybe talking about these things and being more diplomatic about these things? I know it's going to take work to actually think about what the other side would actually agree with. And sometimes that's difficult for people to do because they can't get past themselves. I get it. But we're talking about effective communication on this show, and we must get beyond ourselves, beyond our ego, if we want to have more effective communication with other people. So I want you to think about it. I want you to think about the conversations that you're having with people, and I want you to ask yourself, what are the points of agreement that you share with this person? Even if it's something that you feel like you're polar opposite on, I bet you there's something in there somewhere, even if it's just a minute 1 or 2%, somewhere there's some point of agreement you can find. And your challenge in the conversation is to find that point of agreement in every conversation. And by finding those points of agreement, we're going to find out that we have more in common over the long haul than what we don't have in common. So you want to be a more effective communicator? You want to have better conversations? Find the points of agreement, and the value to you is you're going to have an outcome that you want, that they want, well, at least head in the right direction, right? And we're all going to be happier for it. Now go make it happen.